Hi, and welcome to this week's episode of Ordinary Extraordinary. I'm the host, Karen, and today I have the wonderful Aidan here with me. Hi, Aidan. So,
Hi,
Aidan
Karen.
is, how are you? Aidan is from the charming rural Irish village of West Tipperary in Ireland, of course, if anybody
Kappa
isn't
White.
aware of
Kappa
it.
White.
There you go.
Kappa
You
White
get,
is the
you get
village.
the
Yeah,
area in
yeah,
right. It's important to get
yeah,
it in.
yeah.
And yeah, so Aidan is a seasoned technologist with over 20 years experience in supporting mission critical systems. He's a very proud father of two young children. His wife is from Nanjing in China, and it's been quite a cultural experience, I believe, as well, fusing
Mm,
Irish as well as Chinese customs, which sounds really, really exciting as well. He's gained a wealth of knowledge about China, the Chinese language, which I believe is a challenging one to master, incredible as well. So
mm,
you've been learning that as well, which is amazing. And Aidan is also passionate about writing as well, which is incredible. The joy of crafting words and delving into the works of others, as well as connecting with like-minded individuals in the writing capacity, has been truly fulfilling as well for Aidan. He's been an avid reader since childhood, and writing has blossomed into a cherished hobby as well in recent years, I believe. He has faced his share of mental health challenges throughout his life, having emerged stronger on the other side, thankfully. He believes he's grown as an individual and developed a profound sense of self-awareness. Writing has served as a powerful therapeutic tool, guiding him towards self-discovery as well as helping him find his unique voice. He's also passionate about the Irish pastime of hurling, the national
yeah.
sport of Ireland, of course. And again, like a lot of Irish people, it is ingrained in his DNA. Aidan has played at a high level, and of course, he enjoys watching his native Tipperary play as well.
Yeah.
So he has to get that in, and especially on the final weekend, which actually finals weekend or this weekend, but I know Cork and Tipperary,
Next weekend it's
maybe is it?
Limerick Galway next Sunday,
There
19th
we
of
have
July, I
it.
think. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
So
Limerick
if
Galway.
anybody's
Yeah.
curious, do check that out as well. It's going to be available online, no doubt. And yeah, so All Ireland final day, there's about in and around 82,000 spectators at the famous Crow Park in Dublin. It's electric if you're ever at it as well. And running is
Mighty,
another sport,
mighty.
isn't it? It is might, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And 100%. And running is another sport that ignites your joy. Running isn't easy. It's uncomfortable. When you run, you find within yourself truth, strength, and resilience is what Aidan believes, I believe,
Mm,
as well, which is
mm.
very true. And an interesting fact, actually, I'm going to go here with, which I was reading and I found it quite impressive as well. Your grandfather was an equestrian and he looked after Queen Elizabeth II's horse. Is it Pall Mall, I believe? So that is
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
So,
That's
Aidan, to say,
100%. Yeah.
you are very welcome.
Yeah.
I'm fascinated with your
Yeah.
background there, and it's
Yeah.
going to be a great episode, no doubt. So, I know I've mentioned a few things there, Aidan, but for people who don't know you, is there anything else you'd like to expand on for yourself as well? Anything else about yourself that I maybe haven't mentioned, or?
No, I think the main thing about me is just mental health is very important to me. I suffer with, well, I'm not going to say suffer. I bipolar is on me. I don't have bipolar, but bipolar is on me, and I'm dealing with that. And climbing the mountain to tame the bipolar beast. So that's the cross I bear in life. So. That's the main thing about me, yeah, that I'd like to get out there. Yeah. But
Brilliant. Okay.
mental health is very important to me, and we all have mental health. So it's not just people with degenerative mental health illnesses like psychosis or schizophrenic or bipolar. Every human has mental health, and we need to look after it. That's, yeah,
Absolutely. And it's one of my
yeah,
own passionate drives as well. I do
yeah,
a lot of courses on it and things like that. And a lot of time I find people will come in and, if I ask the question, what is mental health? They usually, I mean, not everyone, of course, but people will
mm,
deep dive into mental health illnesses or crises, as you say, it's like it's upon somebody, it's
Yeah,
not something, it's not defining the person, it's something they're going through at that time, of course.
it is. Yeah. Mm.
And I said, okay, well, that's part of it. But I said, okay, also it's about, we all have, as you say, good, like we have mental health, we can have good mental health days, something in between and not so good days depending where we're at. And
Mm.
absolutely. So
Mm.
it's like equally acknowledging that there's good mental health out there as well. And what can we do to help ourselves as
Yes.
well? And you've mentioned a lot of things,
Mm.
even like there as well, just from your background, we say, if you will, from the likes of running being one of the things anyway, we'd say one
Yeah,
of the
running.
practices, which can be
Yeah, I love
challenging
running.
enough.
I love running.
100%.
Yeah.
You're doing really
Yeah.
well. You're hitting loads of milestones, but it is great. And I mean,
Yeah.
I've only done
Yeah.
one. I'll get it out there. I have done one marathon very, very slowly, but I
Oh,
did.
fair play.
So
Oh,
that's
no,
Dublin. Yeah,
don't
the distance is
trivialize that.
there.
That's a
Thank you so
huge
much.
achievement. I love
Yeah.
running so much. I haven't even done a marathon yet, so you're
Okay, so you
already
don't
ahead of
need
me.
to. You
Yeah.
don't need to,
Yeah,
but
I
it's
know. I
another.
know. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's just, you know what, to build up to doing something. And like the thing is when you start like running, oh my God. And it's like sometimes the 5 kilometer or the 3 mile for the Americans listening as well, is that the conversion? But
Yeah.
either way,
Yeah.
like that can feel more challenging some days than we say like 10 kilometers, which would be the 6 mile conversion. And it depends on where we're at
Yeah.
that time, or if we're more tired or, depleted or whatever. So it's interesting, but you'll
Mm.
always feel good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like when you get out and
Oh,
run
you
your
always,
own or groups.
yeah, always, yeah. It's just the runner's high. It exists, lads. Runner's
It's in
high
there.
is unbelievable. Just all that dopamine, feel good
Yeah.
vibes you get. Oh,
It
it's
is
something
incredible.
special. I love it. And like we have the park runs. I know. I mean, you don't even
Huge.
doesn't cost much to get into run. The park runs are there every Saturday, weekly free timed run, 5K. And it's a great way to meet people and converse with people and meet people from all backgrounds. Every pace has a place, It doesn't
That
matter.
is
You can
so
go
true.
slow, go fast. Yeah, every pace. You can even walk it. You don't have to run. And if you need to
Absolutely.
stop, that's no problem too. I mean, it's everyone's on their own journey, so
And that is true, isn't it?
definitely running is definitely special. It's grown so popular in this country. I'm telling you,
It's huge.
it's so hard to get into. Like the Dublin Marathon, for instance,
Yeah.
you
Lottery.
can't get a ticket. It's a
Yeah,
lottery
the one
system. You
lottery
can't
I
get a
won,
ticket. Yeah.
the one lottery I won
Yeah.
that I had to pay for 1 year, I did it for charity, but
Yeah. Yeah.
but the park
Oh, you're
runs,
so
like,
good.
yeah, park runs are
Yeah.
amazing. Like
The
would you believe it,
power.
they're globally, and there was a running group of us that actually all connected through a park run in Cork at one stage,
Mm.
and
Oh,
it
wow.
wasn't even
Okay.
about, as you said, like it wasn't even about the run, it was about the connection, and people like who were
Yeah.
like nearly, we might say almost elite runners, or probably were, to me kind of
Mm.
starting out the very first day, run, stop, start,
Yeah. Yeah.
overlayering, you name it. And when everyone was there just connecting, supporting each other, one of the
Mm.
guys had this like foldable table. Like at the time, there was no food in that particular park run, and people came along with flasks, and they were so inclusive. And look, come over, have something
Mm.
as well. And there was
Yeah.
baking. It was that sense of connection and community that's in.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just, and as you say, like it's for running is for anyone, and park runs for anyone, and
Yeah, it's
walk,
for
all.
anybody. Yeah, walk, run, crawl, whatever you
Yeah.
want to do. Bring your dog, bring your
Yeah, the
child in the
amount of people,
buggy,
it's great.
whatever.
People
Yeah,
run it
it's
at them, you're
great.
looking at them and I'm going, wow. But it's just so
Yeah, yeah,
inclusive, like it's just
yeah.
brilliant. So park
It's so
run,
and
yeah,
volunteer as well is if you can.
yes,
I've started volunteering at the park runs just to give back because I've done 50
amazing.
park runs and
Milestones, well done.
I've only volunteered once, so I need to volunteer a bit more. So
Listen, the
yeah.
fact that you've given of your time as well.
Yeah.
I've done one or
Yeah.
two volunteering
Yeah.
stuff. Now I haven't been at one in
Yeah.
it's about 2 years. I
Yeah.
had a bit of an injury first, so I've got back with more
Yeah.
movement and other things.
Yeah.
But I'll get back to it, the right timing when everything aligns is what I believe. But
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
brilliant. So anybody out there who loves running, we're on about anybody who doesn't run, it may or may not be for you. You won't know till you try. And that's like pretty much everything.
Yeah.
With park run,
Yeah.
you don't have to
Yeah.
run
It's
even though
all
it's
so
there.
everything you start is hard. It's always going to be hard at the
Yeah.
start. But just like Atomic Habits by James Clear,
Mm,
what's
yes.
the easiest thing I can do to start? Well, that would be just like at the end of your bed, put your running shoes at the end of your bed. So, okay,
Yeah.
that's the first step. Throw on the running shoes. Baby steps, Atomic Habits. Yeah, I love
Atomic
that
Habits
book.
is a very good book.
Yeah,
I definitely
very good
recommend
book.
that as well. I've read that one.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
incredible. Like definitely a
Yeah.
really good
Yeah,
read as well.
you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. That's the quote from that book.
Love
Yeah, I
that
love
quote.
that.
Love that as well.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
all about the
yeah,
quotes like
yeah,
that as well. And
yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's a really good quote. Yeah, your
that's brilliant.
system, it's not motivation doesn't work, but it's all about the systems in place. Yeah,
That's true. And like the first
absolutely,
step, like be
100%.
it literally or metaphorically or whatever, the first step in
Yeah,
everything is the hardest. And once you get beyond that, before you know
yeah,
it, you've walked between or you've run
yeah.
between what distance or whatever. And yeah, it's so true.
Yeah.
And Aidan, you've played at a fairly high level as well in our famous sport, we'll say, in the hurling. That's
Oh,
impressive.
Imaniacht. Yeah, I
Yeah,
absolutely. This is my. I like when I was a kid. My dream was to play for Tipperary. Unfortunately, that didn't materialize. But your childhood dream was to play for Tipperary. Like everybody on my road, we all wanted to play for Tipperary. That
that's
hurling
huge.
is a religion where we're from. So yeah, I just love the skill of the game. I just love the catch, just the catching the
Yeah,
ball, the high catch, the
amazing.
silky skills. Oh, it's the sideline cuts. It's just so beautiful. It's
Well,
it's
fair play.
artistry in motion. It's a gorgeous game.
There you
It's
go.
when played and it's the fastest field game on grass. I don't know if your
Yeah, the
listeners
pace.
are yeah, it's faster than hockey. Like hockey is probably the fastest
Yeah.
game on ice, and hurling is the fastest game on grass. So there you go.
There you go. It makes sense
Yeah,
that you did a bit of
yeah,
running
fastest
afterwards
field
as
game.
well, because
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you're
do
definitely a
running. Yeah,
runner.
running. Yeah, running. Yeah, it's all about that short burst of speed.
Yeah,
Like hurling is more Gaelic football. I really like Gaelic football
yeah,
as well. Gaelic football is a bit easier to play than hurling. Hurling is a really skillful game. Really, like hurling's a game for the gods, and gods
yeah.
play it. That's what Michal Hurtig said, and
Good quote to
he's
get
dead
in
on.
there.
He's dead on.
That's
He's
the
dead
way to
on.
do it.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
like
yeah.
actually with the hurling and I suppose the what is it? Camogie, so Mon Enoch, if I say it right? Mon Enoch, I can't pronounce it. You say it right.
Imaniacht, yeah,
Yeah,
Imaniacht
and
is Irish
Camogie
for
is the
fun.
other one. There we go.
Camogie, yeah, I'm not
Camogie,
sure
there we
what
go. So,
Camogiacht, yeah, yeah,
so same sport, it's just women or men playing it, just different names. But for the sport, would you
yeah.
believe that when I was in secondary school myself, and it's something I wouldn't have thought about, but I hadn't played in school. Our school didn't have that sport, whatever the case was. So anyway, there was opportunity to actually play it, and they needed somebody for a blitz and for the team. And I said, you know what, I'll try it, whatever. But I wasn't used to wearing the helmet, and I started. I suppose I was 13,
Mm.
and sure I couldn't
Yeah.
see. I was like, oh, what's going on? Where's the
Oh, yeah,
it was like
yeah,
was it the horse with the
yeah,
blinkers on and kind of oh, where am I going?
yeah.
But do you know what? I did it that year, but here's a random thing, and it's more I suppose people can research this, but more applicable from I suppose on Ireland side, they'll get the actual appreciation of this. At the time, our Irish teacher was doing her, I think, her H dip in her school, but she was teaching the camogie. The reason she was teaching the camogie, she was the captain of the Kilkenny Cats team. So in a way, I got
All right.
trained.
Okay.
Yeah, Sinead Malay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was trained on how to do a bit of camogie. I wasn't great at it or anything, but I was included, and I was allowed to play
Yeah.
in the blitz. It was great.
Yeah.
But a bit of it, I only did it for that time. She did, I think it was about 3 times a week we were training. So I was like, what's going on? Shocked to the system
Mm.
at the time, but very inclusive like with it. But yeah, I was trained by the Kilkenny captain, a Cork person being trained by the Kilkenny captain.
Wow.
How that bit of a random claim
Yeah.
to fame, isn't it? But
Yeah. That's
I don't
good.
know, looking back, yeah, sure. Then I was watching the matches that year, and sure, I don't know did Kilkenny win that year. I think they may have, but that was televised at the time. We're like, oh yeah, that's
Mm.
one of my teachers. She taught us this, you know. So that
Yeah.
was huge from our side as
Yeah.
well. But yeah, great
Yeah,
sport
I
to
play.
see and
Yeah,
participate.
it's a great sport, and I would have gone to college in University College Cork, so I would have played alongside Tommy Walsh of
Oh
Kilkenny
wow,
and Tom
amazing!
Kenny
Yeah,
of Cork. So yeah, I trained along those guys, and yeah, it was just brilliant times. I loved UCC, absolutely.
great college.
UCC,
It's
loved
a
it.
great
It was
place.
great, and don't know if you're from Cork, you
I
probably
am
were familiar
indeed.
with the Western Star. Do you know that pub? It's
Oh,
gone
yeah.
now, but
I know it was a
the
good spot
Western
actually.
Star
Very
and
good spot.
The
Dirty
Thirsty
Scholar
Scholar,
is
is that
great,
still
yeah.
there?
Yeah, and
That,
the
yeah, the Thirsty
UCC had its
Scholar,
own
yeah.
bars as well. The was it the new bar and the
Oh
old?
yeah, yeah,
I
the
went to
new bar and
UCC
the
as
old
well.
bar, yeah. Yeah, the
It was
old
so
bar.
good
I
there,
used to
yeah.
I used to go up to the old bar and watch the old Champions League games up there. Oh, it was
Incredible.
brilliant times. Yeah, and the Boole Library as well. I love the
God,
George
yes.
Boole Library. And there's another science building. There's a science, and it's probably gone now, but there was a science
The
building, and
Kane
then there
building, if
was
it's the right one, yeah.
well, there was another building. What's it called? It's more modern. It's in the main
Oh,
UCC camp.
yes,
What's that?
goodness.
If
I
you
can see
remember.
it now. I got lost on the way to a
Yeah,
lecture here because the
yeah,
rooms were in, it
yeah,
was like a little maze. I
yeah,
do, there's a
yeah.
Starbucks
It's
eventually put
beautiful.
in. The name of it isn't coming to me. Anybody who's in
That's all right.
College Cork, no, but I can see the
Yeah,
building. It's
yeah,
actually
yeah,
very good architecture designed, and
yeah,
I guarantee you won't find
and
a
yeah,
room to begin with. It's not the
yeah, and
Orb, I
then
think, but
what's what you said? The
Orb.
orb?
Was it the Orb? Maybe I'm trying to think. Now, I know where it is
No,
across from the
yeah.
student centre, but
Oh, the Glucklen,
oh, that
is that
was
the
the
Gluck?
art one. Yeah,
That's
the
another
Gluckenheim.
building. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the art one, the Glucklen, yeah. And then obviously you have the main feature in UCC, the West Wing,
Oh, beautiful.
the West
Yeah,
Wing. Oh, that's absolutely fantastic. That's where I
incredible
graduated. I
place.
graduated in the Aula Maxima. There's an
Amazing
Aula
spot.
Maxima room. I graduated in 2007 in that room. Dr. Derek Bridge, if you're listening, that was
Shout out
one of
to
my
you.
shout out to Dr. Derek Bridge. He's still lecturing in, and Dr. Barry O'Sullivan. He talks a lot about AI at the
Incredible.
moment. That they'd be very vocal about. They were the ones who taught me everything about artificial intelligence before artificial intelligence was a
Incredible.
thing right now. So I learned all
Amazing.
that in UCC. Yeah. So AI is AI. Obviously, I'm a technologist. AI is a massive, massive disruptor at the
Mm.
moment.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
say it's
yeah,
interesting. I
massive
mean,
disruptor.
there's pros and
Yeah,
cons to it, I guess, is there? Like, I mean, I presume,
yeah.
you're
Oh,
wrong.
it is. Yeah. I mean, like everyone is talking about the cons, but like I'm thinking, like
Yeah,
it's just a tool. It's a tool
yeah.
to get things done, to get stuff done, and it's creating loads of work for me at the moment.
You're happy
I'm
with
a
it.
database guy.
That's good.
I'm 2 weeks off work now because I need to just take a break because I'm
Mm.
just like getting the developers I'm working with are just getting more efficient and they're using Claude Code and
Oh,
they're using
yes, I've heard of Claude.
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
They're they're integrating in with all their IDEs and all their development tools. They're using data grip and what all these tools
Mm.
that they're using, and they're just using cursor and they're going. They're just and then I need a database for this. I need this. I was like, go, 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 and it's like, oh,
Action, like, yeah.
lads, you need to slow down. You need to slow down to speed up. So
That is
that's what
so
I
true.
think.
Slow
Yeah,
down to speed up.
yeah,
Definitely a
yeah,
good quote to
yeah,
have. Like, and
yeah.
100%. And like, oh my God, the amount of stuff though with the modern technology. And again, if it's used in the right way, as you say, but also you picked a good time. You lined it beautifully. We're getting lovely, gorgeous weather in Ireland now. We're getting our proper summer weather.
Oh yeah,
Well overdue.
yeah.
So
It's this country is
yeah,
the most beautiful country in the world when the weather shines, when the God's
beautiful.
light shines upon
Oh,
Ireland.
amazing.
Ireland smiles and Ireland is beautiful. Yeah, I
It
love this
is
country. It's
incredible. It's
a
just
beautiful
beautiful now.
country.
And
Really.
getting
Yeah,
out in
yeah,
nature, and there's
yeah,
always somewhere to explore, and just, yeah, it's just
yeah.
gorgeous. And
Absolutely. Yeah,
I'm trying to think back there how we first met, and we're going back, and God, it's about a few years ago now at this stage, wasn't it? Up
yeah.
in County Mayo, wasn't it?
2022,
Yeah,
August
2022.
2022.
Yeah,
Croagh Patrick. Yeah, we did Croagh Patrick. We did
incredible.
some sea swims, and we had. Do you remember we had I think the name of the place was Cree on or something.
Okay, let me
Cree
think. Yes, that is ringing a bell.
Annam Cree
Yeah,
or
oh my
something.
God, that
Annam
was
Cree.
gorgeous.
Yeah,
But
yeah, that was
yeah,
the house we stayed in. I was so beautiful. And do you remember there was
amazing.
no mobile phones allowed in the
Yeah, which
house?
was a
We
shock
weren't
for me.
allowed.
It was like, we had to put them
Yeah, yeah.
into a little pocket. I don't think there
Yeah,
was
they
a
were saying, yeah,
reception.
I was brilliant. I'm just delighted they did that. That
Yeah,
was just
it was
so
actually
good. And
really good.
I'm not sure if we had a sauna as well. Yeah, we had a sauna there. And we did Kaz. Remember Kaz? She did the yoga
Right.
with us.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Kaz now
and
as well if she's listening
shout
in.
out to Kaz. Yeah, she's another, I think she's on Instagram. Go
She
follow
is
her. Yeah.
absolutely. What is she on for now again?
And
West Cork Yoga, I believe. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
But
West Cork yoga.
that
Yeah,
was
yeah.
it.
Yoga.
Oh,
Well, I have been into the yoga recently. I find it very healing, actually. Yoga
excellent.
is so good. Like the chakras, and I learned
Oh, oh, go
this
on. Yeah.
centers you. This movement. Just use you point here.
Okay. We'll try
Use your
this.
fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, try this and just
Okay.
move your fingers along your nose and just like
Okay.
center. It centers you.
Okay.
And I really feel that like I'm not an
You're
expert,
very
but like
relaxing. Yeah.
that's something very relaxing, very centering,
100%. And you know what? Every day is
Yeah,
a learning, isn't it? Like, and I'm always open to that. I'm like,
yeah,
I guarantee I'm going to learn
yeah.
something new each day. And like, I think if you're open to
Oh
learning,
yeah,
I
learning's not a spectator sport. I don't know
no.
who said that, Socrates or someone like that,
I
but
think it was. Yeah, we're going back into this. Yeah.
learning is not a spectator sport. You have to be active, you have to
Yeah.
be engaging, and
100%
yeah, it's
interactive with it
so
and all.
learn like if what's the saying, if if knowledge is power, learning is your superpower. I heard
Love
that
it.
quote. I think Jim Quick says that. I don't know if you follow
That
him.
is
Jim Quick is
no,
another
Joe, I'm going to say
guy.
I'm going to learn from you now.
Yeah,
That's him going, who
yeah,
else can I follow? Who
yeah,
else can motivate me? And
yeah,
like you're
yeah,
motivating me
yeah,
yourself now as well, like that 100%. And I'm
yeah,
all about the quotes.
yeah.
I love a good quote as well myself.
I love the quotes.
Oh,
I know they can be too much as well. Like I worked in service now
yeah.
for a little bit, and Bill McDermott. I don't know
Hmm.
if you've heard of him. Look him up. He's very
I'm going to write
motivational.
this
Oh
down
my
for
God.
myself. Bill McDermott. Yeah.
Bill McDermott, yeah, he's the CEO of ServiceNow. He's just the energy of him. I'd say Coleman now if he's listening.
Shout out to
Coleman,
Coleman.
check out Bill McDermott. Yeah, yeah. Shout
There's
out
your
to
homework,
Coleman
Coleman. Bill
Power. Yeah,
McDermott.
yeah, yeah. Go look. He's just like that guy has got energy. Like you say, like Coleman is on. You said
Oh
before
my
we
God,
came
yeah.
on the podcast. He's a Duracell bunny. Well, I'd say Bill
Yeah.
McDermott is like the sun or something. Like
Well, this
he's
is
just,
it.
yeah, he's just unbelievable. Yeah, so he's
100%.
very motivated.
If anybody's wondering now,
Yeah,
who's this Coleman guy as well? So he's on
yeah,
all platforms as well, Coleman Power Organic
yeah.
Fitness as well. And yeah, literally, yeah, like a Duracell bunny, but like positively
Mm.
bunny, full of energy, will just motivate and bring
Positivity.
you along on the journey, isn't it? Like that as well. And yeah, he's up
He's
that mountain with us as well. He was like a little goat
he
going.
was, yeah.
To
He was,
be
yeah.
fair, like
He's so
that.
fit.
Yeah.
He's so fit. What he says to me all the time. Do you know what, Aidan? I'm the fittest man in Ireland. I am. I'm the fittest man in Ireland, and he is too. He is too.
I tell you
I'm
what, he
the
said that on
healthiest
national
man in Ireland.
TV. He did say that on
Yeah,
national TV as well. There's
he is
another,
though. But he is though. He's not wrong.
yeah.
Like he
To be
is.
fair,
He
he's
does
up there
all
with
the
the
right
fittest
things.
guys.
He is, yeah, and his physique. He's got such a
Yeah,
really strong physique
yeah.
and perfect physique. He's not too tanked, not
Extreme, like
too
yeah.
ripped, not too
No,
like
yeah,
he's
like
just
the
got the
extreme, like
perfect.
as
He's
you
got the
say.
perfect. Yeah, yeah. So he's just like he's. I love
Another
him. I love
guy.
him to bits. There, he's great.
100%
He's
great
great.
guy. So
Yeah,
give him a follow
yeah.
as well. But
Give him a follow. Yeah,
absolutely.
Coleman Power Organic Fitness. He's on all the socials. Yeah,
So
he's mad for the social media.
yeah, literally, yeah,
Yeah,
you get a few videos, it'll lift you up. You'll just be like, okay, what's going on
yeah,
today?
yeah,
100%. You
yeah,
know what to expect,
yeah,
and it's possible as well. But
yeah.
100%. But the mountain now, that mountain, Croagh Patrick that day, Jeannie, yeah,
Croagh
it was my
Patrick.
fitness
Yeah,
at a challenge. I found it challenging, but as that saying goes, if you
yeah,
want to go fast, go alone. I don't know whether I'm going to go fast that day. Actually, if you want to go
yeah,
far, go together is the saying. And
yeah.
definitely, yeah, I mean, yourselves, like it
We
was.
have a picture. We have a picture
We do.
of
Let's
us
share
on
that
the top.
actually.
Yes, you can
Let's
share
see
that
us
on the
that.
podcast. I'll send it.
I
I
will.
have it. I'll send it on to you. Yeah, I'll
Amazing.
share
Because,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
My hair's a bit
yeah. We
short
have a
today.
picture. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, lads.
yeah,
It was incredible though. What a journey. Do you know what?
yeah,
From like
yeah.
start to
Oh, the
finish,
journey.
journey.
Yeah,
And that haven
the
as well.
journey. What's that?
The haven
The
that we were
Haven.
staying in was just, it was such a
Oh
beautiful place.
yeah, yeah. It was so peaceful and so
Amazing. It
I don't know. Yeah, it was, and I remember there was a sauna beside it, and we were all in the sauna having the crack, having the bants. Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
was
And I
amazing.
remember the two boys, the two young fellas, the two
Right,
teenagers.
yeah. Two lads
They
from
were I don't know
Clare.
what their names were. Yeah, they were singing. They went singing in
Right.
Westport afterwards. They went singing, busking on the streets. Yeah,
That's
that was
right. They
gas.
were
Yeah,
so they just racked up to it and they just had the best time as
yeah,
well. It was such a mixed
yeah,
age
yeah.
group from the younger lads. I think were
It's
they
such
even
a mix.
18 were they? They might have been younger, I don't know, but they were about 18 anyway.
They were definitely yeah. They're probably
About
between
that, I'd say.
15 and 18. I'd say
Yeah.
yeah. They were
Young
but
enough
they
lads.
were really good lads. Really good lads.
Really
Yeah,
inspiring as well. And to be fair, they
yeah,
also
yeah,
helped as well. And then I actually do remember
yeah.
at one stage the midgets were out for vengeance on the mountain, little flies. They were
Oh
big,
yeah,
you know, it's coming
Jesus.
back to me.
Yeah,
Lads were the
yeah.
same as me. We're like, oh God. But
Yeah, yeah,
no.
they were.
And
Yeah.
I believe we did
But
get a clear
I
strike.
remember going back to you on the mountain, you were
Yeah,
struggling. I remember
it was.
coming up to you. I didn't really know you that well at the time, but
No.
I knew I saw you were struggling. I just look at something said to me, just walk with her.
Thank
We
you.
don't have to say much. And yeah, we walked down. I didn't stay with you the whole time.
No.
I walked down with you a little bit. I didn't like seeing you
Yeah.
struggling on your own. So I
No.
think,
Thanks so much.
always I think there's a saying that goes, it's like never look down on anyone unless
Yeah.
you're helping them up. So that's a
It's such a
good
good
way.
saying. I've actually heard that
Yeah,
saying
good
as well.
saying.
And
Yeah,
it's so true, like,
yeah,
and it was like
yeah,
yesterday, just when I say just for fun, I decided to climb a mountain after working up the country in a kingdom that is known as
mm,
Kerry. And okay, it was a smaller mountain, but to be able to just
yeah,
do that and kind of go, wow, you can gradually build up fitness and
yeah,
definitely, yeah,
mm,
mind over matter. And people are there to help and support us. And yeah, I've helped other people with different bits like
yeah,
that. And it's like pay
yeah.
it forward and that positive ripple. So yeah, you were a huge help that day to me, Aidan, as well. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
no
quiet at
worries. Yeah,
times
no,
because I couldn't breathe properly. I was like,
yeah, yeah.
just, get
Yeah,
there.
no, but you're looking fantastic. No,
Thanks so much.
like compared. No, you've
Likewise.
definitely.
Yeah.
I'd say you've lost a bit of not
Yeah. No, I
being
have.
you
Yeah. Yeah.
not to feel heavy.
Absolutely.
You've lost a small bit, and you're looking fantastic, and
Thanks
there's a
very much.
radiance about you at the moment. Yeah,
Tell you
which
what
is
now,
great to
you're
see.
making my day. My
Yeah,
head now will just, I'll zoom
yeah,
in.
yeah.
But
No, so good. Yeah,
no, thanks so much.
yeah.
And I'll be honest,
I
definitely
know.
the receiving end and from being able to give back to people as well for myself, like, oh, it's
Yeah.
100% means so much to people. Like, and do you know what? And to actually, yeah,
Oh yeah.
we did get to the top. I got to the summit and I was
We
able
did
to
get to the
descend and
top.
I
Yeah.
was still in one piece, I think, wasn't I? I wasn't in a few pieces.
Yeah, do you remember there was some people, one guy hurted his leg. I saw the
It's right,
ambulance crew
actually.
going up. So
Yes,
I
I
mean,
remember him.
it's
He
not
was running
safe.
up.
It's not. He was
Yeah,
running up. Yeah,
right.
yeah. So like Jesus,
Yeah,
you need to slow down. Just you'll get there. I know it's a long journey up to the top, but
yeah.
it's so worth it. My dad actually asked us he wants to do it. I said he's too old, but actually no, he's
You can
not
do
too
it.
old. Like he can do it. 70. And I actually know I'll bring him up. I will go up
Do.
together. I'll get him a cane. Now my dad does a lot of walking. I'd say he'd love to do it. So
Beautiful.
we'll do it together. Yeah,
And it's like
we'll
a
do it together.
pilgrimage and all that. That would be a beautiful thing to do.
Yeah,
Look, you can stop enjoying it
yeah,
and, go again and all that. I mean, it's
yeah,
not,
yeah.
we don't need to run like that guy now, for instance, clearly. You don't need to run up,
No, 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 no.
you
You
know.
don't run up it. That's
And,
that's
and
that's
even that
madness.
saying, there is that saying, isn't
Yeah.
there? The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
It is. Yeah, I
That's
love
the
that.
phrase
Yeah,
also,
that's a
yeah,
good
that's
one.
the code.
Yeah.
Like it's just a powerful one as well. And definitely, yeah, you'll be well able to do it. And there's actually a lot of people, and I don't know if people are familiar with it, but there's this pilgrimage. I think there's an official one once a year, I could be wrong, but where some people actually walk, and there's a lot of stones and gravel, just thinking back, but some people do walk that.
Mm,
It's a fair enough
yeah.
climb. Barefoot. I mean, that's another level.
Barefoot. Yeah.
Barefoot, yeah,
Oh, that's
I
another
don't know, would
level.
I do
That's another
that?
level.
I don't know now.
Yeah, I'm probably not ready for that yet, but
No.
that is
Yeah.
next level stuff. Yeah, that's next level. Yeah, yeah.
But isn't it amazing
Very
though?
good.
The body will achieve what the mind believes possible, basically.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. I
so
mean,
true.
like, there's a connection. I definitely believe this.
Mm.
You've a conscious, and then you have a subconscious. So, like, what your thoughts are. Like, I'm working IT, like, and I give commands to the computer what to do. But your
Yeah,
thoughts are the programs that run your life. So,
absolutely.
what are you saying? What are you saying to yourself? What are you? What are you talking bad stuff about yourself? I mean,
Mm.
you need to go,
Yeah,
okay, I notice now that this thought, but you are not your thoughts. Okay, you can just let it flow by. So you just awareness. That's what I want to say. I've really become
mm.
self-aware. I think
Huge. Yeah,
awareness is the awareness is the essence of self-discovery. So I think once
love
you're
that quote.
aware of what your thoughts are. That comes from the founder of Mind Valley. So I got that from him.
Perfect.
What's his name? Vishen Valkiani is his name. I think that's
Okay,
his
yeah.
quote. Yeah.
That was a really good
Awareness
quote.
is the essence of self-discovery. It's from his book, Buddha and the Badass, I think. I think that's
Okay,
the
I'm gonna
book
have to check
was.
that one out. No, I'm just
Yeah.
loving that one. It's
Buddha
just
and the
really
Badass.
resonating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, awareness. He's always on about this awareness, this higher level of consciousness, which
Mm.
I'm always on about. It's not
Yeah.
almost like a spiritual awakening. We're all on autopilot. We
Yeah.
drive to work,
So
we're in
true, isn't
traffic,
it?
we're impatient, and we're
Yeah.
just like going through the motions, and we're like break up your routine. Like,
Yeah.
when you brush your teeth in the morning, don't just brush your teeth with your right, brush it with your left hand.
Yeah.
Activate
Mix
the
it up.
other side of your brain. Yeah, if you're holding your spoon in your right hand, hold it in your other hand. Just
Mm.
snap out of it, snap out of it and awaken. Awaken the dragon inside. That's what I'd say, you
Waking the
know.
dragon
Yeah.
inside. That's a brilliant way of
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
it. And it's true
yeah,
because like
yeah,
we all have these, it's like in a matrix, isn't it? Like programmings, ways that we're conditioned or
yeah,
what we've seen, be it what
yeah,
we've experienced and all that. But again, we can
yeah.
rewrite that, we can reprogram, we can retrain
We can
and yeah,
rewire. Yeah, the brain, your
rewire.
brain
Yes.
is malleable. Your brain
Yeah.
is malleable, which means it can change. It doesn't matter what age. You could be 95 years old, you can be 25 years old. Your brain can be rewired. And
Amazing.
we know so much about the brain now these days. You can rewire, reprogram yourself. And then once you do that, your body knows what to do without being asked. And that's the beauty of it. You don't need to,
So true.
you just need, you need to put in the initial effort, the throwing in the coal into the fire, just getting it going, and then it just knows what to do without being asked, and then you're just
Amazing.
life becomes easier. So life's not easy, like
Yeah.
life is not easy, but it doesn't get easier, but you get stronger as a person. That's what I believe
It's
anyway.
true, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's like challenging times. None
yeah,
of us asked
yeah,
for like the worst possible times, but they give
yeah,
us that growth. Then when we reflect, we can look back and say, okay, well,
yeah,
yeah, this has given us the strength to go and do something else. Or, and even at that,
exactly.
as you
Yeah,
were saying there, more or less that we're like in some capacity that we're all like sort of, day to day stuff we get into being pulled in metaphorically into the treadmill anyway, but like on
yeah,
autopilot, And as you say, like, I mean, if you say to somebody, okay, you had a 3 hour commute, and next minute someone might say, oh, yeah, I don't remember that stretch of road, or I don't, because we're on autopilot, isn't it? But
yeah,
even
yeah,
like
yeah.
mindfulness walks is something like I find good for myself, where I bring all the
Mm,
senses in, like at times where I'll, turn the
mm,
phone maybe on airplane mode for a bit, even it might be just for quarter of an hour, half an hour,
yeah.
go walk and I'll, bring in all the senses. So like how am I feeling
Mm,
emotionally? Am I feeling the breeze on me? Can I smell anything? If I'm eating
mm,
anything, how does it taste? Can I hear the birds or whatever the case, And it just brings you
yeah,
into that present moment, which at times we're either
yeah.
reflecting or thinking of what needs to be done instead of actually being here and now where
Mm.
we are as well,
Being
which
present,
yes,
being present. I mean, and we all know this. Like, you need
yeah,
to
absolutely.
stay, you need to kind of be so present in the moment that you just melt into it. You just
Yeah,
melt into the moment, and that's the goal.
absolutely.
Like, you just don't worry about the past, don't worry about the future. Just what's happening right here, right now. Like that song, right here, right now. Is that the Chemical
Very good
Brothers or
song.
whatever? Yeah,
Yes. And do you know what?
yeah,
I actually
yeah.
saw
Very
them
good.
live.
Yeah.
Would you believe it?
Oh, did you? Yeah,
Yeah, I did. It
yeah,
was a few years ago. It was a neighbor of mine.
yeah,
And basically they
yeah,
had a free ticket to it. And they said, look, would you like to go? And I said, you know what? I actually did. And it was great. I
yeah.
enjoyed it. But they're a pretty cool band. But
Yeah.
right here, right
Ah,
now.
they're good. They have another song that's going viral at the moment called "Go."
Okay.
Chemical Brothers "Go."
Yes.
I'm not going to sing it now because I wouldn't
We know
I'd
that we'll
butcher it.
definitely
But
go viral if we go with that.
yeah,
Nice. Then
yeah, yeah.
we'll
But
take the
check out
podcast to a
that
new
song,
level.
Chemical Brothers
Chemical
"Go." Yeah,
Brothers,
Chemical
go. Yeah,
Brothers
yeah,
"Go."
yeah.
And
They're actually
right
very
here,
good.
right now. Yeah,
Right here, right
yeah,
now is actually such a true thing.
yeah,
It brings us into that moment,
yeah,
and I'll just listen to
yeah,
tunes and all that. It does work for me. I'll just be randomly. I don't know if I can sing or dance very good, but I'll just be doing that anyway at
yeah,
stages.
yeah, yeah,
And you think about it, right? With animals and nature and all that, if they get a fright or anything, they go off and they'll shake off the tension. They'll do something. Whereas if we're sitting in a
mm,
meeting, like we can't do that, but we've built up that. So it's important for us to do something to ground and to release and all that as well.
yeah,
And like Aidan, you were saying there as well, like saying with your background and all that, you've had your own, we'll say, struggles as well with your own mental health journey. Would you like to chat about
yeah.
that or
Yeah, I could, like, where to start. Okay, I can start. Okay, I'll start when the very first
yeah,
time it happened. So as a child, I was crippling shyness. Crippling
yeah,
shyness was I could not. I'd be hiding behind my mom and dad, going into a shop, even if to ask the person behind the counter for something, I'd be too nervous, too shy. It was absolute. I was just locked into a
yeah,
shell. Maybe it was protecting me because there's there's a
yeah.
fire inside me. Like, my name means little fire. Like, Aiden means little
Okay,
fire.
did not know the meaning of it. There you
So
go. That's class.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, little fire was being blocked as a child. So I was very quiet, very shy, but so really wanting to talk to people, really wanting to burn out. So then my parents put me into I don't know if you remember the FCA, the Free Clothing Association. It's kind of the Irish
Yeah.
Reserve Army. So
Yes, I
my
do. I was
name,
trying to think about it there for a
Irish
minute.
Reserve. Yeah, yeah. So I started going to that, and there was kind of military drills, disciplinary kind of marching, and people shouting in, like, "You clean your boots," all this discipline stuff.
Hmm.
Fold your clothes neatly, brush your. So I spent a week, or maybe it was 2 weeks in
Yeah.
Tralee, boot camp, and that changed. That was a seminal moment. That changed my life. I was getting shouted at, clean your boots, and then with the marching, I remember we were marching, and it was click, 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 dos, click in Irish, click,
Really
click,
built in.
click. I just remember all this stuff, and then when you see a sergeant walking past, everyone just goes to the left, just
Yeah,
acknowledge his presence. You don't salute. You just everyone looks, and you keep going click, 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 dots, click. So marching there, and then I came home, and I that was just such a wonderful experience. And then I came home,
amazing.
something was building. There was this huge surge of
Mm,
confidence building inside me. Really, like
incredible.
now it was like some spirit that was rising through my body. And then we played hurling. Obviously, hurling is my passion,
Yeah, of
and
course.
I was on fire. I'm telling you, I was
Love it.
absolutely on fire. This was minor. I was about 16 years of age.
Yeah, young enough to like, yeah.
16 years old. We were playing minor West Tipperary Championship. I remember the first game we played was against Clonalty Rossmore in Kappa White. I was like, I had the tiger stuff. I was motivating all the lads. I was banging my head off the dressing room wall. I was fired up. And then I was marking this fella, and I was just like hooking him, blocking him, going.
Everything.
I was just driving everything, and we won that match, and we
Oh,
progressed to the West Tipperary semi-final. And then we were playing our local rivals, Éire Óg and McCarthy, which are like this is
yeah.
like Real Madrid, Barcelona stuff. This is like
Serious
Tipperary,
game.
Limerick, Kilkenny. We hated each other. We hated each other. And we played. So I'll mention a few names. Hopefully they don't mind me mentioning, but there was a few names. But we were all good friends as well because we all went
That's
to school
great.
together, secondary school together. We all so like on the Aero and McCarthy side, you had Ronan O'Brien, Conor O'Brien, who played for Tipperary. On the Kappa White side, you had myself, you had Keane Creedon, Jason Maguire, Gerard Berry, Ger Ryan Perrick, Alan O'Neill, Desi Ryan Perrick. Just going to mention a few of the names, just so it's important to remember people. I love those guys. I haven't seen them in
Absolutely.
years. And yeah, so they were all Martin Willsy, if you're listening. Yeah, Martin Wills as well on the team. Um, yeah, so we were just, and Ty Grindlar on the Anna Carty side. Ty is one of my best friends, actually. So we worked
Incredible,
in
yeah.
Dundrum House Hotel together for donkey's years. Yeah. So yeah, so these games now, guess how many went to, the first game ended in a draw, went to a replay. The
Oh,
second game
gosh.
ended in a draw,
Oh,
went to extra time, went to a replay because it was a draw after extra time. The third game was a draw after full time, went to extra time. Then it was a draw after extra time, so we ended up in four games.
that's
Another
mad, yeah.
replay, and that replay, the last one, went to extra time as well.
No
And
way.
we won in the end. And I remember the biggest memory I have from that day is the ball, high ball. I was playing cornerback. Jason
Hmm,
Maguire was fullback. Gerard Berry was the other cornerback. I remember the ball came in, a really high ball, and I just said, I'm going to take this out of the sky. I'm going to
love
take
it.
this out of the sky. So I was cornerback. I ran into the channel of Jason Maguire, and I just leaped like a phoenix, and I just grabbed the ball out of the sky, and
Brilliant.
the crowd went wild, and
Amazing.
then everybody was like, "What the fuck just happened?"
I love it.
And I landed on the ground like this, and like everybody just stood still. It was like, and then I said, "Oh Jesus, okay." Joe Ryan Perrig is there. Pass it to Joe Ryan Perrig. He delivered the ball to the wing, and then there was another crossfeed ball, and I think we got a goal out of that series of play. It was absolutely
Amazing.
amazing, and we won the match. And oh, just the relief
Incredible.
of winning the match after
Four games of
four
extra
games.
time, like, and that's very
Four games
unheard
at
of to
extra
that
time.
level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very unheard of. And then like
Yeah.
anybody who's from Kappa White or Anna Carty around my age will remember this. And if anybody is listening, if you've any memories of that day, please send it on because I do want to write about this actually.
That'd
I
be
want to write
great.
an article about this.
I'll have to
And
read
what
that.
happened? Oh yeah, my dad told me as well. this much. The referee, I forget his name now. My dad
Yeah.
knows the referee. He's passed away. Lord have mercy on him. But he said, "Well done, Mac." And then Bridget Breheny whacked him across the head and said, "No thanks to you, you fucking no 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 no." That was so funny. Yeah.
Poor
So
referees
that's the
get
memory.
slated, they do
Yeah.
like.
But yeah, I'm kind of getting sidetracked here now
No,
because we
it's
were
good.
talking
I'm
about
loving this
bipolar.
thing's in. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But what happened in that match? I got injured in that match.
Okay.
Shane Barry,
Oh dear.
who actually was from Kappa White, but he transferred to Anacord. He gave me a dirty dig
Oh
into the
dear.
ribs, and
Vicious is what it is, I tell you.
it was a vicious. It was look. It's hurling.
Yeah,
These things happen, but
they do, yeah.
I didn't want to come off, and I played through the pain.
Yeah.
But I actually ended up in hospital
Oh dear, okay.
In Cashel,
Jeez,
and I
yeah.
was had a punctured kidney. So so
Okay.
this
You
so
played with a
I was
punctured kidney,
definitely
my God, yeah.
yeah. So and I was my urine was
Oh
bloody, and
God, yeah. Jeez. And you
it was
played
tough.
on. I'm just like, oh my God, that'll tell you
I
the level
played
that you
on, but I do know that I was that was a manic episode for me.
yeah.
Even though it was quiet at the time. I don't know how much
Yeah.
time we have. Do we have
Oh
enough
yeah,
time
absolutely.
to
Of course
continue?
we do.
Yeah.
Absolutely, as long
So
as no bother.
yeah, yeah. So I just want to go through the story. So yeah, so that was the first episode I had. I'd been in the FCA playing those four matches on a carty, but I got grounded again by that injury,
Oh
and
dear.
then I went
Okay.
back to college. I went back to school. Went back to school. I was in in my leaving cert year.
Oh dear of all years,
So this
like
was
yeah.
two. No, was it leaving cert year?
Yeah.
No, 2000. No, yeah, it was my leaving. No, not my leaving. Fifth year,
Yeah.
2001. I was in fifth year in school. Yeah, and I got grounded there when I shout out to Michael Ryan Slater, who was one of my teachers. He was my Irish teacher and my history teacher. Just want to give him a shout out.
Shout
But
out to
he
you, right?
passed away. He passed away a few
Oh,
years ago, unfortunately. So I miss him. Yeah, he was one of the figures in my life that had a big impact. But anyway, yeah, I was grounded in for a while. I did my leave insert 2002, and I remember like that 9/11 happened in
good, yeah.
as part of my leave insert year. That was
God,
in
everyone knows about that. Anyway, yeah.
yeah.
11.
Yeah, Tipperary won the All Ireland that year, 2 days before they beat Galway, and 2 days after that, then
Everything
9/11
changed.
happened. So,
The world
yeah, so
changed.
everything, the world changed that day, and I was still grounded. I was myself. I was not definitely not as shy as I had been in my earlier years, and everything was happy, hunky dory. Did my leaving cert, got 485 points in my leaving
Outstanding.
cert.
Well done. First off.
And
Yeah.
I got an A1 in English. I've always had a flair for the English language, so I
Amazing.
was delighted with that. I studied Hamlet for the Leaving Cert.
I love
Yeah,
Shakespearean stuff now
yeah,
myself. Brilliant.
Shakespeare. Yeah, I loved Hamlet, and I loved it. English was just
Forte.
English is my strong suit. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
my forte. I have a flair that all my teachers said I have a flair for the English language. So yeah, so I did I was delighted that my Irish teacher, as I mentioned him before,
Hmm.
Michael Ryan Slater, he was disappointed I only got a B1 in my Irish leaving cert honors
Outstanding in
Irish.
Irish. For me, I'm
But
going, that's an
yeah,
honors. Yeah, geez, that's
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah. I could have done better, but I know I could have done better. But like, I'm happy.
Timing.
I had I had so many points. I knew what I wanted to do and was computer science in UCC. So,
Class. Yeah, you were in.
yeah, my parents told me that maybe Aiden, no, like, would you not go to Limerick and we could stay? No, I wanted to go. I wanted to live away from home because I
Yeah.
needed. I know there's some inner, like everyone, we have an inner authority. There's a
Hmm.
guiding light, as you said
Absolutely.
before we came on, the
Yeah.
divinely guided. So I was
100%.
divinely guided, and I said, go to Cork. I love the Cork people. I love
That's great.
Cork. So I went to Cork, UCC, and I started in UCC in 2002, and everything was great. I met
Yeah.
so many wonderful friends, and I was like, geez, this is good now. I'm actually making. I've met some friends, and if it's okay, I mentioned their names: Rory Coomey, Alan O'Sullivan, David Foley, Keen Bracken, as I said, from Douglas, Eamon O'Flaherty from Passage is Passage
Passage.
West.
Yeah. Passage
Pa-
West.
yeah,
Absolutely.
Passage West. yeah, Mark O'Flynn, all these are all from Cork. I met so many wonderful friends, friends for life, like, it's friends. And Jerry McCarthy from Waterford, no relation, but yeah, it was good. And I met my best friend there in college, Alan O'Sullivan. He's from Tralee,
Amazing.
County Kerry. He's still my best friend. We still
Oh,
contact each other regularly. So college was just
amazing.
the best days of my life. So yeah, so everything was hunky dory. Then, like, I was going through college, and in my second year in college, I
Yeah.
moved in with Alan. We moved into uh, oh, we moved into in near the city centre, near Reardon's. You know Reardon's in Cork.
I do.
There's
That's still there,
apartments.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, there's apartments. I can't remember the name of it. Abbey Wharf. Is it Abbey
Yes, they're
Wharf?
by
Abbey Wharf.
the bridge,
Abbey
isn't it?
Wharf.
Like by
Yeah.
the river. Yes, they are. Yeah. So
Yeah,
they're still there, actually. Yeah.
I moved into Abbey Wharf Apartments. Yeah, with Alan. It's a beautiful apartment, I remember. Yeah, and yeah, things were going so well for me, and
Amazing.
the little fire inside me started
Oh
getting
dear.
bigger
Yeah.
and bigger and
Yeah.
bigger. And this is
It
this
will
is
ignite.
the big moment. So, and I played a match, hurling match for
Hmm.
UCC, and with Tommy Walsh watching in the stands,
Wow.
and
Okay. Yeah.
Ronan O'Brien and Tommy Walsh watching in the stands, and I almost scored a point from cornerback. And then
No
and
way.
then that night we
Yeah.
all went out. I was with Tommy Walsh. I was coming up to 21, Tommy Walsh of Kilkenny, and I put my arm. He was a bit tipsy at the time. I put my
Yeah.
arm around him and said, "Tommy, will you come to my 21st? Will you please come to my 21st party?" Because I was organizing this, and he said he would. He said he
Brilliant.
would. But unfortunately, this was about Halloween time. We're
Yeah.
talking like I'm born in December 14th in 1983 is my
Yeah.
date of birth, and so I came along with Tommy Walsh, and well, we had a great night. Just like I just loved the nights out, college nights out during
Great crack.
UCC.
Yeah.
But I went to a Halloween party. I dressed up as Superman because I thought I was Superman, and
Brilliant.
everything was going. I then went back home to Tipperary. I was in Dundrum House Hotel, working as a bartender just there. That was my the work I did for to support my college days.
Yeah.
But I there was something off, and the management noticed me, and I went down to the cellar bar. I had to lie down, and Dan O'Connell, who was the bar manager, rang my parents to come collect me. They said that there's
Okay.
something wrong with Aidan, and there's something wrong. Yeah, there was something wrong. I was going
Okay.
through a manic episode. Yeah, it was the calm before the storm, and then
Oh
my
dear.
parents
Okay.
came
Sorry.
home.
Yeah.
I'm into Irish history. I love Irish history.
Yeah.
What I did, I put on a blue shirt. I thought there was a war starting in Iraq. This is
Okay.
2002. The
Yeah.
war on terror was starting. I thought George W. Bush was out to get me. That
Okay.
he was
That's kind
coming
of
to
full
get
on.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was coming to get me, and I was saying like I put on a blue shirt, and I
Yeah.
thought it was Fine Gael, and
Yeah.
I put on, and I ran up the road. The country road, and I started screaming. I don't know what I was screaming, and then
Yeah. Of
my parents were absolutely terrified,
course. Yeah.
terrified.
Absolutely.
And so they brought me into Cashel hospital, and they all thought I was on drugs, like which
Yeah.
yeah, which is
He's
fair enough.
taking something,
And
maybe.
yeah,
Yeah.
I had taken something, and then I ended up in Clonmel psychiatric ward.
Okay.
Um, and they gave me something. Dr. Chandra was the name of the doctor. They gave me something and knocked me out
Yeah.
for 2 days. So I slept for 2 days. I
Yeah.
think my parents came to see me. So I was in that hospital for three solid months from no
Okay. It's
November.
long haul. Yeah.
Remember the 7th of November. That's what I always say. So it was the 7th of November,
Yeah.
2004.
God.
7th
Yeah.
of November 2004. I was there until near the end of January 2005. So it was very
Yeah.
tough. And I remember the tsunami happened in the 26th of December
Right.
2004.
Yeah.
I remember listening to Britney Spears' "My Prerogative," that song.
Mm. Good
My
song.
Prerogative. I remember listening to all these memories, like
Yeah.
emotion,
Of course.
um, fused with fused with information is long-term memories. So these memories
In there,
sit
it's
with me.
ingrained. Yeah.
So yeah, so I came out now and I was so depressed. I went
Yeah.
from being really high to
To
really
the other
low.
side of
And
it. Yeah. Of
yeah, I went really low and I said, I'm not going to, mammy, I'm not, how am I going to finish college? All my friends, they're
course.
not going to. I know I had an internship lined up with Intel for a full year. Like
Okay. Yeah.
everything was going well, everything, and it was all falling apart. And I said, I'm never going to get back. And then my parents reassured me I was going to get back and just take a rest. So my year out of college, I couldn't go back to college after I came
Yeah.
out of hospital.
Of
So I said
course.
I
Yeah.
go back again. I go back again in September 2005. And what got me through those days was the Alias. Do you know the Alias with Jennifer Garner?
Yes.
That
Yeah.
that uh that really cheered me up. It was like adventure.
Yeah.
It was adventure. It was espionage. It was so good. I just really loved that, and it was all high tech,
Love
and
it.
like high tech, and that really just cheered me up. And then obviously I'm a big Liverpool fan. Liverpool won the Champions League final in 2005.
Amazing.
The Steven Gerrard
Even
final.
Jared,
Oh,
actually, good player. Actually. Yeah.
yeah, that lifted my spirits. That lifted my spirits. And I got
Amazing.
back. I got back. I got
Thankfully.
back.
Yeah.
And I was on a bit of medication, a bit of Ativan. I'm not sure
Yeah.
what the medication was, but I knew I had to be on medication for the rest of my life, and I started taking that. So I was grand, stable, grand. I'm grand
Normalized.
now. I got
Yeah.
back, graduated from UCC in 2007.
That's
Got a
incredible
job
after that. Yeah.
yeah, got a job in AIB, then in Dublin in Bank Centre, which is opposite the RDS.
Yeah.
So I
That's,
stayed
yeah.
there. I stayed there for 4 years. Then the economic crash happened in 2008,
Did, yeah. I
and
know.
every
Fun to know. Nice.
and I was like, oh fuck, okay,
What
here's
do
here's
they
what do I do? But I, I,
Yeah.
I, I stuck it out. I stuck it out till 2011. And a funny fact is that my boss was, do you know Dermot Kennedy, the singer? His dad
Yes.
was my
Yeah.
boss.
What class?
So
There
his
you
dad,
go.
yeah, his dad was my boss. So I went to and actually he lives in Racool, and I also live in Racool,
That is really
County
class.
Dublin.
Yeah.
So
Amazing.
yeah, so I had to give in my resignation because everybody was leaving. Like in
Yeah.
2011, everybody was leaving. It was just, it
Challenging
was getting
times.
me down. Yeah, it was tough times, and it was the recession and the troika and all that going
Yeah.
on. So what I did is I handed in my notice and I got a position with Susquehanna International Group, which are a high frequency trading company. And I remember in the interview, Pat McHenry interviewed me and Ernesto Getty. They're both not at the company anymore. Pat McHenry's retired. Ernesto is from Italy. I think he's back in Italy now. But they told me, I remember what the thing they told me in the interview, no, this company is recession proof. So recession proof. I said, okay,
All
that's good enough
right.
for me. Let's
Yeah.
go for it. So, and I'm still there. I'm still
Well,
there.
it
I'm
must have
still in
been so.
Susquehanna. Yeah. So, but I'll go on to, I'm still there now. I did leave, as I was mentioned, Bill McDermott. I did leave, and when I did leave, it was in 2021. This 2020, 2021. This is when. So I've been stable for so long now. Remember,
Yeah. Thankfully.
2004
Yeah.
all the way to 2021. No
Mm.
manic bipolar
Yeah.
episodes. The bipolar beast is tamed. My life is going very well. I'm
Incredible.
very content. I have a good job.
Yeah.
I graduated from UCC, but what happened in
Mm.
2020 was I was working with Informatica. Informatica is a platform. ETL is a extract,
Mm.
transform, load tool for moving data from one data system to another data
Okay,
system.
yeah.
And Informatica is the bridge in the middle, which is now owned by Salesforce, by the way. So yeah,
There we go.
uh, so I I was working on the Oracle database. So we wanted to do CDC. Now CDC stands for Change Data Capture. It means any changes coming into the database, you get them streamed to your target and enriched and transformed to the target.
Okay.
But it was too slow. It was too slow. It was taking 30, 40 seconds. There was latency and the customers weren't happy. And I was like, how
Yeah.
can I solve this? Like, when you tell yourself,
Yeah.
oh, this is too hard to solve. I was like saying, how can I solve this now?
Mm.
How can I solve it? All the time for 5 years
Okay, long haul.
previously. It
Yeah.
was a long time. And I did solve it, and I worked with the Informatica support team. So instead of using the ASM,
Yeah.
which is automatic storage management, I know this is getting very technical. I'm
No, no,
sorry
it's
to
good.
your
You're breaking
listeners.
it down in simple terms for
Um,
myself and like for
yeah,
them to understand
so
as well, which is great.
so Oracle are proprietary. They're an enterprise database, so they don't like sharing their stuff.
Hey.
So Informatica is another tool. So they were looking at the changed logs on the Oracle database, so they could shift them and extract them. But the process they were using that Oracle gave them was really, really slow because they were reading from this ASM as it's called,
Hmm,
storage layer. So what I and the Informatica support team came up with was, well, if we can just copy the change logs from the ASM to a normal file system and then read them from the file system, it'd be much quicker. And lo and behold, it was split seconds.
amazing.
And boom. And I saw that and I was like, yes, get in there,
Natural, like,
get
yeah.
in there, get in there. And I was so happy. And I was like, I can do this. I can do anything. And
Yeah.
then I said, oh, I'm going to play for Tipperary. I'm going to
Yeah.
do this. I'm going to fly to the moon. And
Yeah.
then I flew too close to the sun. And
Oh
then
dear.
we
Yeah.
went all
Up
the way up
here.
again,
Yeah.
up here. And then I was like, ah, Jesus Christ, no,
Yeah.
not again. And then, yeah,
Course down, of
then the
course. Yeah.
work my workplace noticed, and then yeah, they said I needed to take a break, and then I was like 6 or 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks off work.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I started posting on TikTok. The videos are still there. You probably
Yeah.
see some of the
Let's
videos.
check
I,
some
I
out.
just
Yeah.
started doing her. I did some hurling videos. So I said I just put this energy to good use. I'll start teaching something. I'll start teaching the skills
Excellent.
of hurling. So I
Incredible.
taught all the basic skills, the sideline cut, the eight muscles, the eight C's of muscle memory,
Hmm.
uh, how to do the sideline cut, and but then like as I got depressed, sorry, I'm in the meeting.
Yeah.
Um, uh, yeah, so as I got depressed, I took them all down, but at least I didn't delete them. That's the good
Yeah.
thing. I didn't delete them.
They were still there. Yeah.
Um, they're still there. So and after that, then yeah, so. I just like I did go off my medication for a
Hmm.
while, which is a big boo-boo.
Yeah.
So, because you think you're fine, and then
Yeah. You don't
it's
need it,
not,
as you
but
say then,
you
but
you don't
maybe.
need them
Yeah.
anymore. But I'm thankfully now I've been stable ever since. I've been fairly stable ever since, and
It's excellent. Thanks
I
for sharing.
thank
Yeah.
God, I thank God every day. So that's my story. So I know it took
See,
a bit
no, it's
of
brilliant.
while to
Even
get
it's a
through.
great story to
Yeah,
have, like, and
yeah,
to have gone through all
yeah,
those challenges. And if people are listening now, are
yeah, and
going
obviously,
through it,
yeah.
big time
And
are
obviously, like
reminders.
my friend died recently from suicide, which has rocked me a
Sorry, yeah.
bit. But I have
So,
experience
yeah,
and I'm very centered, and
yeah,
I have experience, and I will get through this. Yeah. So
absolutely. And like
but
any
this
bereavement is
yeah
tough, but suicide hits really
yeah
hard. It's like my own friend now as well. I lost a friend back in January of
yeah
2022 as well,
yeah
and to suicide as well. And it
yeah
is like it's yeah,
yeah
stop really, it's very challenging.
yeah
And for people
yeah
now who are listening in, they mightn't see it, but you're wearing one of the ribbons there, boys, and it's shined on a
yeah
heat, if I'm not mistaken. And that
yeah.
link
It's
there as well, so people
they're
might see it.
they're
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a social movement for
Mm,
mental health awareness. We want to break the stigma, lads,
yeah.
of mental health. Everybody has mental health, whether you suffer from bipolar, schizophrenia,
Yeah.
psychosis, or just a normal human. Everybody, we all have mental health, and we need mental health fitness,
Yeah.
and not just physical fitness. Like, exercise is very
Yeah.
important. Like when your body shifts, your mind lifts. So,
Yes, I love that saying
that's,
actually. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. When your body moves, your brain grooves as well. So
Yeah.
you need to, like, I'm not prescribing exercise as for people with depression. Obviously that's not
Mm.
going, but it does help though. It does help, well, like, to get, like, people go to the gym,
Yeah.
people go out walking, go out running. I think moving your body
Yeah.
movement is very important for to connect your body, mind, and soul.
Yes,
And
the
obviously
pillars.
pe positive peer group as well, talking to people. And like, as men, we don't express ourselves enough. We don't talk to each other enough. And I'd love anybody, like, you can find me on any social media. I talk to anybody. Aidan G. McCarthy. I'm on all socials, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
Amazing.
I'm also on medium.com.
Yeah,
aidangmccarthy.medium.com. That's I write on there. That's my blog. So reach out to me. I talk to anybody. Like I don't care who you are, what your background is. Like there's
yeah,
no judgment here. Like we wanna help people. We don't wanna see people taking their own lives and not,
absolutely.
we want to prevent. We want life. Life is a miracle. Life is a miracle. The miracle
Yeah.
of life, and heaven is a place on earth. So let's make heaven a place on earth. That's my saying. Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's that other
Yeah.
song, Heaven's a
Yeah.
Place. And I think who sings that now, but
Yeah.
what's the, oh, it's so true,
Oh,
isn't it?
it's oh, I can't think of her
Saying
name.
heaven, love comes first. What is that now? I don't
Yeah.
know. It's in my head now. It's
Ooh,
beautiful.
baby, do you know what
Who
that's
was it?
first?
Ooh,
Ooh, heaven
heaven
is a
is a
place
place on
on,
earth. It doesn't sing
yeah.
great either, but
Uh,
we can all sing, right?
Belinda is her first name. Belinda
Yes,
something.
okay, there we go. So now we're doing a
Belinda.
live
So
show now.
yeah,
No, brilliant.
yeah.
Oh, I tell you,
I,
music uplifts,
oh,
people uplift, and
yeah,
definitely what you're saying
yeah,
there, Aidan, right about for the men's groups and all that. There's so many different initiatives coming out now for the lads
yeah,
to just like meet in a safe spot and just like they could be walking, chatting, and next minute they're
yeah,
just be there and they might confide in each other, and it's so
yeah.
important to like have the
Exactly.
go-to person, isn't it? And to realize that you're
Yeah,
not alone with something really, even though you might feel alone when you're going through something, of course, like, but get
absolutely,
that out there. It's
absolutely. Yeah,
massive, like, definitely. And
yeah,
there's a lot of things
yeah,
out there like that. And as you were saying, yeah, that you can be reaching, I'll share that like as well on, I suppose, the summary notes and all that, like where you can be
yeah,
contacting the whole thing. Like, and if people are wanting to get in contact, 100% reach out, like, and that's just all
yeah, yeah.
so important like that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And Aidan, honestly, I could chat to you for hours with this. Like, it really, because it's
Yeah,
just
no
brilliant.
worries.
I'm captivated. Like, I'm pulled into
Yeah,
sources.
no
Brilliant.
worries.
But is there anything like, or a few points that you'd really like people to take from today, actually? Anything at
I know
all?
my saying, I think what I've learned from my own life is when I started achieving stuff, I got really cocky and I got really arrogant. And I said, so I'm kind of centering on these three things.
Yeah.
Stay humble, stay
Yeah.
hungry, never settle. That's
Okay.
what I'll leave you with.
Stay
Yeah.
humble, stay hungry, and never settle. I love
Yeah.
that. Great. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for everything, Aidan. Honestly, it's
Yeah.
been an incredible journey that you've
Yeah.
gone through and just really,
Yeah.
really good, lovely conversation. It's been lovely chatting with you as well.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I've
it's been
learned so
great,
much.
Karen. Yeah.
I've
And
learned so
hopefully
much.
we'll see you on the Camino in
Oh
March
yes, Buen Camino
2024.
next year. Yeah, absolutely. If
Yeah,
anybody
yeah,
who's never done the
yeah,
Camino, you know what it is the Camino, Buen Camino, which means good journey in Spanish, and like what life's a journey, isn't it? And
oh
definitely,
yeah.
it'd be
Journey.
lovely.
What does Matthew McConaughey say? The journey is the destination, and we're never finished. I love that one.
That
Yeah,
is a brilliant quote. I
yeah,
tell you now, I'm
yeah,
going to put that in
yeah,
there as well. This is
yeah,
incredible.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
it'd be electric. And just, I suppose, a reminder as well to everybody who's either watching or listening in today, a reminder that you are all truly extraordinary in your own unique way. And guys, until next time,
Absolutely.
be gentle with
Yeah,
yourself and 100%, yeah, stay extraordinary. And yeah, thanks so much again, Aidan, for everything.
yeah. You're welcome. No
Thanks.
worries.
And guys, take care.
Okay.